As we continue to follow that disturbing story out of Wakefield, we do continue to dig deeper into how this could happen. John Burbine, charged with more than 100 counts of child abuse, convicted back in the 80s, investigated 2005, 2009. Joining us now is Eva Montibello. She is the executive director of Protect Mass Children. Eva, thank you so much for joining us. First, tell everybody what Protect Mass Children is.
Protect Mass Children is an organization that focuses on creating stronger legislation for child sexual abuse prevention and holding sex offenders accountable. We also provide services for survivors who are making their way towards the healing process.
Sure, that's wonderful that you do that. Eva, I know that in all my years in this business, I've never heard anything so horrific, and I'm sure it was the same for you, and you've seen the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I was just saying that the other day. Between the ages of the children and the number of counts and the fact that he was a level 1 sex offender.
Right. So let's talk about that. How is a convicted level 1 sex offender able to work with children unsupervised? How is it that no one in the community knew about his past? I know the answer. The answer is that's the way the law is. What do you do to change it? Do you go up there? Do you lobby the lawmakers to try to change the way we do things here in Massachusetts?
Yes, absolutely. One of the key things is really transparency and opening up transparency so communities can be empowered to protect their children. You know, if people had known and had seen his name on the level 1 sex offender list, nobody would bring their child to this daycare.
Exactly, exactly. Now, there are some people who make the argument that level 1s, they're not always they're not always categorized as a level 1. Some urinate in public. There are other reasons why, but I think in the case of children,
I mean, in our opinion at Protect Mass Children, it's got to be transparent. Children cannot protect themselves, and particularly when you're talking about 8 days old to 3 years old, they're the most defenseless, little people. It's just not right.
So why don't you tell all of us, it's a good reminder, what we can do as parents, and I know there are a whole bunch of parents who went to the Sex Offender Registry Board website. They looked at the background, and it didn't even matter in this case. So what's the most important thing we need to do, and what's the most important thing that needs to happen here?
Yeah, there are 2 very important things. Every single citizen that is committed to protecting children needs to let your legislators know that. You need to call your state rep, your state senator, and make sure that they know that it's your vote, and they need to make child sexual abuse prevention and holding people accountable a priority. The second, which is probably even more important on a day-to-day basis, is to get yourself educated. There's tons of educational programs out there. The Darkness to Light program is through some of the YMCAs in Massachusetts. Protecting God's Children is through the Catholic Church. Protect Mass Children has our own series that's starting up in January. There's lots of education out there. Get yourself to a seminar and become a community leader.
Absolutely. Eva Montibello, Director of Protect Children. You have a website?
Yeah, www.protectmasschildren.org.
Excellent. Eva, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.